This is one of the most mind-blowing episodes in Game of Thrones, and also one of the most heartbreaking. It's the moment we finally learn Hodor's secret, and why the only words he ever spoke were, "Hold the door." After Bran fell from the tower and lost the use of his legs, Hodor became his ride, a gentle giant who carried him everywhere. But when Theon's betrayal forced Bran to flee Winterfell, Hodor's fate became forever tied to his. Guided by visions, they traveled north. That's when they met Jojen, a boy with the same green sight as Bran, but with one difference. He could see glimpses of the future, and his mission was clear: get Bran beyond the wall to find the three-eyed raven. After a brutal journey, they finally reached the Great Weirwood from Bran's dreams. But just when they thought they were safe, a hand shot out from the snow, dragging Jojen under. White swarmed from all directions. Bran was helpless, Mira and Hodor overwhelmed. Bran warged into Hodor's body to fight back, but in doing so, he missed the real danger. A blade drove straight into Jojen's stomach. Fireballs rained down, and a child of the forest appeared, saving them. But Jojen was beyond saving. Mira, sobbing, made the impossible choice to end her brother's life before the Whites could take him. She knew exactly what happens to those they capture. Under the child's protection, they reached a cave shielded by ancient magic. Inside, Bran met the three-eyed raven, an old man fused to the roots of the heart tree, ready to pass on his power. Bran's first vision took him back to Winterfell. He saw his father, his uncle Benjen, and a young Hodor. Except back then, he wasn't Hodor. His name was Willis. He could talk, laugh, completely normal. But Bran couldn't resist. He went too far into visions, and that's when he stumbled into a frozen wasteland, face to face with the Night King. The Night King grabbed him, leaving a mark on his arm. Instantly, the magic barrier around the cave shattered. Mira screamed for them to run. The Raven knew his time was up. He had to pass on everything before the Night King arrived. But the dead were faster than anyone expected. They stormed the cave. The children's fire magic barely slowed them down. Even flames couldn't stop the Night King himself. Mira shouted again, "Bran, warg into Hodor, get us out." But Bran's mind was still in the past. The Whites poured in. Summer, Bran's direwolf, charged to buy them time. One child of the forest made her last stand, clutching an explosive and blowing herself up. That's when Mira's desperate screams filled the air. And this time, the Raven didn't pull Bran back to the real world. Instead, he told him, "Listen to your friend's call." Bran stayed deep in the past, and in reality, Hodor grabbed the sled and ran for the back exit. Finally, Hodor forced the heavy door open. Mira dragged Bran through. Hodor stayed behind. She screamed, "Hold the door." And that's when it happened. Her voice echoed through Bran, from the present into the past. Young Willis heard it over and over. The words tore through his mind like a curse.